Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am TechyPlayz, and welcome back to just playing. I've now lost the name of the series. No, it's just playing some of the craft. Right. I have. I was fumbling over because I didn't know if my hotkey was going to mess with something. But we have episode 82 of just playing some of the craft, and the first thing I'm going to do is hopefully sleep. Yes. Okay. I was hearing a spider. So I didn't know if it was going to let me sleep, but it did. So good for me. Now, I do want to go to, what was it? The most recent one, Organ Cave 2. All right. We're gonna hop right back into Eternal Cave stuff because that's kind of the most fun thing added. I've mentioned this before. We've kind of done all the things that we can think of for the moment with the current version of Minecraft as it is vanilla. So adding add-ons is kind of like the only way forward. So working on the newest add-on is kind of like the modus operandi right now. Like if they add a cool new feature thing to vanilla, then we'll check that out. But for right now, we're just gonna check out Eternal Cave stuff. That was a bit loud. I don't know if it was a bit loud for you guys, but it was a bit loud for me. That was not okay. What are you? I'm afraid to move. It appears to be a creature of some kind. It's the only thing out. Hi. Hello, R.E.P.O. What are you? Oh, you're a bird. Okay, I just the angle it looked like it was like more squat. I was supposed to like that. There was dangerous slimes. Oh, did we just not notice this path before? Also, my helmet is illuminating again, so that's good. Last time, I believe, we weren't getting that treatment, so it was kind of dark because I wasn't carrying torches. I probably should have emptied my inventory before coming back down here. Yeah, okay. So, you in there? Okay. So many rat-like things. Okay. I think Garrett might have been down here. Oh, did that? See, that's why I have the freaking self-touch pick, but I forgot to use it. Bunch of mushrooms. We don't need iron, do we? Alright, I think that might be the extent of the entire mine in this one. That's crazy. Literally hit dead ends everywhere. There's more. Oh, there's an abandoned mine shaft up there. Oh, okay. You're gonna die from fall damage, dum dum. Hey you. They really just all jumped in the lava and died. I keep wanting to hit tab to open my inventory. So I don't need a used unenchanted bow. That's not something I need. I know that an abandoned mine shaft is not part of the Eternal Caves, or at least I don't think it is. But it's connected to one, so we do enjoy exploring abandoned mine shafts when available. Oh yeah, we knew about it, though, because we were up here and we got all the honey from that. I don't know why I didn't remember. What? Yeah, there's something. Something. Really? Ah! Getting some golden apples. Okay, admittedly, there's not much of an abandoned mine shaft. Or I spoke too soon. Okay, unless this way it leads to something a lot more. I stick with my doesn't have a whole lot of an abandoned mine shaft to it. And it just takes us over here. Is this a different... Is this a different one? What? Hold on. This was built up too. No, it feels like I went a roundabout. Alright, Or is this just a separate section of the same? I think we looped around. Because then we should have our warp stone right here. Yep. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the waterfall here. We're gonna do some exploring up this way. Dripstone cave. Oh. Okay. Well, we found apparently some kind of dripstone cave. The rate that I am going, I am going to have to rebind open inventory to tab, which is crazy because that like breaks my brain fundamentally. Oh, I thought it was gonna actually take me somewhere. That's annoying. I mean, this is a little more like it. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Trying to figure out what a dripstone cave is gonna be like as like a different biome. What are you? Marble. Frick yeah, marble. Not gonna bind the whole thing out. But I do want to like potentially make some marble things. So we're getting some marble. full stack. That's fine. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to okay, I am very now what's it? A shield. Not interested. Don't mind if I do. Take some gold. Name tag. Cured cave duck meat. Reacher sting. Flares. Oh, music desk cat. What is that? Cured crayfish? Hell yeah. Oh, yes, please. Good thing we came back. All right. Now, we are going to make an attempt to find where Garrett first came down from. That, or we go to the warp stone and we go to the other one where we know where it comes down. Yeah, we're gonna go to the other one. Because the one that we were just at is not that far from this one. It's just I know where the structure is at to go back to the surface from this one. I do not know where that structure is, or the inklings of getting down from that bottom, because I'm not the one that dug below said structure and got there. It was Garrett. I didn't see him do it. I only teleported to him afterward. Okay. You would think I would have the motion down. Oh crap. Ouch, ouch. What? I don't remember where the other structure is located at. Not like I could easily find it anyway. Kind of a blizzard going. Oh, there's a village here. You should have your door closed. There's a blizzard going on. No? Okay. Close your door. You got goodies? You're a strange person. Oh! You're just gonna head off in a direction. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There we go. Ow. Ah. Ah. Look at that. Holy cow, I was not expecting to be in a blizzard. That's a ravine. It's a really long open top ravine. There's a break in it. Holy cow. There's some... No, that's a tree. Ouch. Oh, it's an another snow cave. No, thank you. Ouch. I'm getting real sick of seeing strays everywhere I look. Could have sworn the biome that structure was in was not in the snow, but like, I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. Ouch. This blizzard is so freaking difficult to navigate through. Starting to think we should have stayed in the village until it blew over. A shipwreck? Yeah, it's a shipwreck. Frick yeah, free stuff. Really? Couple pumpkins. We got armor trim, which is nice. We put that in there. Moss blocks. Yeah, it's not very great stuff from a shipwreck. But at least it was something different than what we've been seeing. So I guess that's neat. Okay, it went from blizzarding to regular snow. This is something we can work. Is that greenery I see? I think it might. I think we might have found a warm temperatured biome. That's crazy. Oh my god. It is. Huzzah. This is great. This makes me happy. Unless, of course, I'm heading straight back home. And then I'm gonna be furious beyond imagine. auto run, don't I? That's done in Minecraft, is it? Okay, I'm gonna stop on this island real quick. Because I'm kind of hoping that they might have made one. There's macro commands? They got macros. But no auto run? That's crazy. Also, it's in accessibility. No, okay. That's fair, I guess. Okay, so I'm hoping that we're not trading cold biomes for a small section of warm biomes and then endless ocean. I know I'm circling back a bit. I just wanted to take a look inside these caves right here. Ouch. Now, it's very likely that we run into the same, like, forest cave that we've already seen. If that's what I'm in for, then I'm leaving. And that's just a cove. Alright. So my frost walking bridges sometimes are temporary and sometimes are permanent. Or at least seemingly permanent. It's one of those times that it's seemingly permanent. Either way, we're gonna put them back on and go this way. All I can say is, quote unquote, endless ocean is arguably better than the endless tundra. And the fact that I can frost walk across the whole thing and oh no, it's an underwater monument. Don't want to get too close. There's nothing really good in there besides gold blocks. And the mining fatigue thing and having to, like, be underwater, it's not worth it. I think the structure is cool. I always am tempted to go check it out when I see one. But it's not. It's really not worth it. And the best part is, of this one in particular, it looks like the top is really close to the surface of the water. So you could probably, like, make multiple... If I had a supply of milk buckets, I could probably make a handful of attempts at killing the Elder Guardian. And then I could go in, like, with the mining fatigue gone and get the gold. But I'm not sure I want to do... Is that... What is that? I'm talking about, like, that right there. Like, right where my... Trying to look at it. Let's look right up, right next to my sword. It expands the view as I go toward the side, so that's why I'm looking at it. Like... Take the frost walkers. It looks like something is down there. Take the air pocket? Random air pockets? Crap. Yeah, why is there just random air pockets all along here? Why are you here? Let's get back up on the bridge. Put the frostwalk boots back on so we can continue making said bridge. We're gonna go off this way. There is a village. We can go see what's up there. Looks like there's a swamp next to the village, which is nice, I guess. And it looks like there might be a broken nether portal at this village, which is kind of crazy. I'm in desperate need of repairing those. Probably someone's like, yeah, it's like right in the middle of it. That's actually really cool. You do not normally see those. You also don't always see them gutted out underneath like that. I think a beet farm and this tried to generate in the same space. And it did not end well for the farm. some golden stuffs. Put that away. Golden apples away. Put the bricks away. Bricks away. Because that'd be good for like a spot of quick like cobble mining. As much as I want to take the obsidian and crying obsidian, I'm not gonna. There's a lot of like bugs around. And I don't know if they're from the VFX thing or what. Ow, my legs. I think this village has, ow, been looted before. Because, yeah, in the chest at the nether portal, there was some cool, but honestly leavable stuff. It's gold armor and gold pickaxe. Like, yeah, it's neat. Could be useful. But if it's between that and something more immediately useful, then go with that. And it's looking at me like this place has indeed been looted. Potatoes. It's really hoping to find something cool. That's where I came from. So we need to go this way. Part of me wants to find a desert cave. See what we can find in the desert. Obviously, if we find... That's just another forest cave, isn't it? Hi, Piggy. It's not... Yep, forest cave. Alright. I didn't see the thing at the bottom of the screen when coming down here. Not a dungeon. I'm out. I didn't put my frost boots on. Which are kind of in better shape than my netherite boots. Found another village. Which, you know, is nice and all, but I found like probably close to 30, maybe 40 villages in this world. So I'd honestly, I'm not. Oh, this one's been looted too, so this is. So that means most likely it's a case of I've entered previously generated zone once more. So that means we're not gonna find. Well, we did find one here, so I don't know. It seems that we've been here, or someone in our group has been here before, but it also generated a new, an eternal cave add-on biome. Not sure how that works. Bees. Oh. Oh, I circled back. Hey, the ice is finally disappearing though. But I need to go the other way. No way. No way. Why? How? What? No, you can't do this to me. I'm looping in circles. What I wouldn't give for a mini map. Is there a mini map add-on? Because, like, I'm sick and tired of holding the map of our main area in my right hand, no matter where, how far I go, and that being, like, the thing to have. Of course, I can't go look at the marketplace. Could have been worse. Could have fell in the hole. There's another village. I'm guessing we've also been to this one, maybe. Yep. No. No. If you don't know what I'm knowing about, if you look at the map in my left hand, you'll see that I'm on it. Which means we were wandering home. Which, you know what, can be fine. We need to put stuff away anyways, and flash kill doesn't need to be done at this point. I think I spy some amethysts. Yep, that means this is our secondary village that still needs more work done to it, but that's neither here nor there. What? Don't know what knocked our minecart out of station. But it was nice enough to get this the rest of the way back home pretty quickly. Right. First, we sleep. Then we put stuff away. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Once again. stuff away. Right. This is not organized in the slightest. We are literally just wanting it out of our inventory. Except for our diamonds. We want the diamonds where we put the diamonds. Everything else can wait to get put up. Alright. So what we are going to do is go back to the Dwarven Cave 1 warpstone. We are going to go back up top side. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Because I am furious that I ended up wandering back home on accident. It is very strange that a vast majority of the new generated areas since the Eternal Caves was added to the realm have been frozen biomes. I don't get it. Like, there's supposed to be these vast varieties of stuff. But I'm not seeing a vast variety. I'm seeing, like, maybe on the slightest occasion a forest cave, and then a bunch of snow caves, because almost everything's covered in snow. And I'm going to be honest, I absolutely despise the snow caves at this point, because it's almost guaranteed that it's going to be full of powdered snow. And we do not stand powdered snow around here. Okay. I'd like to start going the opposite direction, but there's this crevice, not even a full, like, ravine, that was in my way. It means that we found that other copper structure that led us down to another dwarven area so freaking quickly. I was expecting from, like, this point on to be finding a lot more springing up all over the place. But that's not the case. Unfortunately. Another village right here, that's neat. I don't know if we've looted this one or not. I'm not gonna stick around. Ow, ow, forgot about the bushes. Ow. There's, there's, there's so much foliage around. It's not like a cactus where it's like, oh, that's a cactus. That's gonna hurt me. That's embedded into my brain for like a decade of Minecraft. The the thorn bushes, yeah, I get they're not brand new anymore, but I have not got it in my head to be on the lookout for those. Even though they've been placed in my favorite biome. Which is not necessarily my favorite place to be in this world at this point. I mean, this is a stony biome, and I don't know. Just gonna leave. Just gonna leave. Just gonna leave. Look, I don't know if it's the fact that, like, it might be, like, the first entire, like, ring around your generation is frozen stuff, and then you gotta make it past that to warmer biomes, and I'm just wandering around in the loop. Or what? Because this is madness. This is absolute madness. And I don't know why it's doing this. Right now, I'm kind of just picked a direction and I'm just rolling with it. That's not gonna get me anywhere. See trees in the distance, but I can't tell whether they're covered in snow or not. They appear to not be. That's a good sign. I like that. A taiga is still a somewhat cold-ish biome, but at least it's not specifically a winter taiga or a frozen taiga. So I'll take it. And it appears to be either a lush, that looks like a lush cave, with a little bit of forest biome, forest cave biomes snuck in there. Ultimately, not something we haven't seen before. We've checked out a couple forest caves. Checked out way too many snow caves. So we're hoping that this will eventually lead us to a desert or maybe a mesa or something that will give us a different kind of biome cave that can give us a new experience, new mobs, new mini bosses, whatever. So far, we're just struggling to not die. Oh, struggling to find the biomes that will get us to those special caves. Or at least find another copper structure to send us down to another fancy smancy cave with a mine and stuff. That'd be nice. Like, I'll even take a third dwarven cave. That would be enough change of pace. Well, I couldn't really call it change pace because that's like the last two caves that we've spent significant time in. Okay, there's one off of the beach here. That may be a forest cave because it's right next to, it's like a beach right next to a taiga. So it's not gonna look too promising. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. We'll gladly go up. Go away, skeleton. Go away, skeleton. Go away, creeper. Oh god, oh god. I was gonna say that my frost walking boots almost betrayed me. It's great when I'm above the ice. Not so great when I'm below it. I'd to say that we're done for the night. 'Cause, like, it is getting late. I just got back in the streaming thing. I've my sleep schedule is all wonky because of not streaming. So we're probably gonna wrap it up here soon. So it's hoping we find something worthwhile. That's a nice ravine, but it's not what we're on the hunt for. Ow! Ow! Forgot the bushes! Ow! When will I learn? When will I learn that berry bushes are bad? Ew, birch trees. I guess that's a change of scenery. That was almost right into that cave. I just curved that so close. There's also a village this way. Once again, not looking for villages. Not even close. No, 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 no. Jabus. No, go away, Skelly. Go away, Zamzam. Flutter Judders. I'm gonna leave you be. You're already having a rough time. You got to be kidding. There we go. Made it to the mountaintop. Exactly. Back down the mountain. We don't want the sudden drop. That would be painful. And possibly fatal. Unless... Connect. There we go. So glad that I wasn't able to jump up a one block thing right there. Ooh. Oh, God rays. That's cool. Thought some of it was fog, but no, it's like beams of light. I mean, some of it looks like could still be fog. Okay, like for a second it looked like the block broke beneath me. Which didn't make any sense. Just realized we're not even a dot on the edge of my map anymore. Which is good, because that means we're definitely firmly in. What the hell is that? Is that a drowned riding a Nautilus? Alright. I knew there were Nautilus shells in the game. I was not aware that Nautiluses were in the game. Like living ones. Or possibly undead ones, because that was a drown riding it. Forest cave. Okay, it's a bug. Saw something zipping by. I'm like, am I in danger? All I can say is I'm grateful that I'm seeing green, green, green everywhere, because it was white, white, light blue, like, for far too long. So we've officially gotten rid of the struggle of finding nowhere warm. And they're just charging out in the sunlight like crazy people. And it's just a forest cave. Should have known better. But I was optimistic. Wow. Path blocks? I didn't see any inklings of a village nearby. That's odd. I'm gonna go digging because I feel like I'd just be tearing up dirt for nothing. There's just a random patch of path block from like a village with no village nearby to take credit for its generation. Wow. That's kind of rude, not gonna lie. It's like I'm trying to use the cross boots for traversal purposes. Guys, look! Look! Off in the distance! In the distance! Along the way! In the distance! We found one! Yeah! Just gotta keep going this direction so we don't frickin' lose it. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. And I was literally just about to call it. I mean, I still will, because reasons. But we're getting there first. We are 100% going there before I even consider ending this broadcast / recording. Look at it. Look at. Oh, that's also a cool structure. Or generation. Old generation. Neat. We have found copper stairway to who knows where, number 3. And we are actually going to go down it. We're not just going to be like, we made it! Alright, see you next time. Kind of like, we're not doing that. Now, if there is not an opening down here, I'm not going to make one this episode. I'm going to wait. You know, at the very least, that we do have access to a forest cave using this. And there's a chest. Oh, and it's got good stuffs. 6 cured crayfish. 4 cured cave duck meat. 5 pieces of gold. 4 either chitin or chitin, I don't remember which it is. A ruby, a name tag, and a diamond horsemark. Not too shabby. Oh, it's one of the critters from the... It's one of the carrot-looking critters from the forest cave. It's one of those that I have to use the salt patch on. That one, I think... There's multiple of them, so we'll give it a go. Alright then. Still need to figure out how we're getting these materials out of their original ore blocks. Because you can't put them in a normal furnace or blast furnace. Okay. I was going to say, it's very red down here, but it looks very much... Oh, this is a very expansive one that includes the honey thing. Probably a giant mead thing, supposed to be. And then, like, some of the structures that we're used to from the... Dang. And I think this one has a clean dismount. It does. You can just step off the bottom and it's not up in a tree or anything, or not higher up in a cave. Yes. And we are going to yes. Like that. You guys can't see what I'm doing because it's in game bar, and for some reason OBS doesn't capture game bar. So, just making sure I've got a nice picture for the thumbnail and whatnot. You know, good noodle content creator stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. We made it. We've got a new area to explore, so that means in the next one we will be able to dive right into something familiar but still kind of new and a lot better than the like kind of basic forest caves and snow caves that we're so sick and tired of. So I said I'd settle for a third dwarven cave, and we found a third dwarven cave. So like I said, that works for me. Sorry that most of this episode was kind of just wandering, but like we got to see some new areas, got to see plenty of green, which is a nice sight to see compared to all like the last few that haven't been in an area like this. So I consider it a win, and if you guys are really like we want more of these more special caves, then like wait for next episode. So that is going to do it for this one, folks, though. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to show your support on both Twitch and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, if that's where you're watching this episode on, then there will be links in the video description that will take you to my friends' channels, as well as my social media link just below that. And there will also be a video and a playlist on screen for you guys to continue your watching journey here on the channel. And with all that said, I will see you guys there.